auspicious occasion. This is the first time in about 10 years that Stars and Stripes, the Patriot, and Buff Bagwell have reunited right here in Stanton, Virginia.
Yes, man, oh man, you know, I'm looking forward to this, Willie, as much as the fans, you know. I tell you, these two kids, man, together, what a team, what a team. But look who they're facing in that ring at this time.
Two of the most vicious men in all of professional wrestling. It's Demolition and the Barbarian.
Yes, and I have faced, of course, both of these, you know, in the 70s, in the 80s, and I'll tell you something, Bagwell and the Patriot, they got their work cut out for them tonight, Willie.
Well, just let me tell you something, these two grizzled veterans right now are just as tough as they always were. However, at ringside right now, Terrific Tim, the manager of Demolition, and the Barbarian. And what role do you think he's going to actively play in this match, Boogie?
Well, I'll tell you, he's got a kendo stick, you know, and I know you can't trust him too much. And Mr. Terrific, I've seen him many times, you know, come out with the Barbarian. But this is the first time that I've seen him come out as a tag team manager. He also manages the Hammer Greg Valentine.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. So Mr. Terrific, I'll tell you something. I know they're going to have to keep their eyes on all three.
By the way, when you go home this evening, don't forget on your computer when you go check your email to go to therealbuff.com.
Yes.
I promised Buff Bagwell I'd stick that in there. He's got a great website.
Thank you. And I promised my lovely wife, Angel, so don't forget to, when you go home and get on your computer, to go to jimmyvaliant.com. Now, I'm not plugging this.
No, I know you're not, but don't forget, after she finishes with that and sees you in person, that www.onewrestling.com is a great place to visit.
It is. Yes, it is. God bless you, Willie. You know, we go back, man, for 40 years, brother, man.
Right.
We started together. Yes, you are. Yes, and you are 2 years older than I. Yes.
That's right. All right. Right now, it's the Patriot rallying the forces here, and the Barbarian has got a fan club of two. That would be Terrific Tim and Demolition.
Yes. You know, in my book, autobiography, Woo Mercy Daddy, Welcome My World, the Jimmy Valiant story, Willie, you know, I talk about all these people.
Wait, excuse me one second. That's Mr. Terrific. Mr.
Terrific.
Right, he told me not to call him Tim Terrific because I had done that on another occasion. He said, Mr. After, with all due respect,
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll get a kendo stick over my back.
Over my dead body.
Thank you, sir.
I will protect you with my life.
I appreciate it, and likewise, if I could, especially after that.
Well, you just seen, I showed you some self-defense.
Right, I thought you had said what was that? Expense,
baby.
I thought it was money.
Brother, man.
And Patriot right now punching at the expense of the Barbarian.
It's on his way, baby.
Barbarian whipping Patriot into the ropes and coming off with that elbow, missing with that one. Patriot connecting with the flying elbow of his own and another one. And it's all the Patriot right now, and we could have a quick victory here.
There you go, 1, 2. Number 2, Willie.
Patriot with a body slam, trying again to end this match early. But here you've got four really well-experienced guys, and I don't see this match ending very quickly, Boogie Woogie Man.
No, I don't see either, because they're all in great shape, you know. They're all veterans of the square circle, you know. These kids, I'll tell you something, all these kids out here in the audience, man, you know, some of their mothers and fathers, of course, they know who these people are. Man, this is the legends right here, you know, and they're in for a treat.
They are the legends, and again, I will say it again and again, they haven't lost anything in the ring because these wily veterans think out their matches. The psychology of these matches are not talked about enough. People always talk about the physical prowess, but what about the psychology, Boogie Woogie?
Exactly. You know, I got a wrestling camp in Shawsville, Virginia, and I teach the kids old school, but of course new school too, you know, because you got to teach the kids stuff like that. If I don't teach the old school, it's going to be a lost art, you know. And of course, you got to keep up, you know, with what's going on now, or you'll get lost in the shuffle.
Absolutely.
So at BWC, hey, I teach them. But this is in Shawsville, Virginia. I'm not plugging nothing.
Now, one of your students, by the way,
yes,
who's a good friend of mine also. I understand after this match, you have to catch a plane to go to another wrestling commitment for tomorrow.
Yes.
But our good friend Bruiser Graham will be joining us here at the broadcast booth.
Yes, Bruiser's here. You know, he's been with me 15 years. You know, and the kid went through my wrestling camp, Hall of Fame Museum. Then he became my road partner for my last 8 years on the road. You know,
and he will be joining us.
He
here
will
at
be
the
joining exactly for the next few matches. Well, for the rest of the evening of the card.
Yes.
Yes.
And we may have a drop-in from Nikki Benz. Right now, there was a drop-in by the Patriot.
Oh, look at that, man. The Buff Band's in the house, baby.
Buff is indeed the stuff.
Yes.
And the Barbarian not too happy as Buff is showboating right here at the Shenandoah Harley-Davidson for Ward Family Promotions.
Yes.
Pro Wrestling.
You know, it's good to showboat, man, you know, when you can back it up. And I'll tell you, the Buff can back it up.
Well, speaking of Buff and back, it's good to see him back.
Yes.
Buff has been on the world tour, and it's great to see him back here in the United States. One of the more controversial and most popular wrestlers in the world, Buff Bagwell.
You got it right, you know, and look at coming off with that. Look at that right there. It's
But he can't take Barbarian down. Here he's going to try it again. Barbarian daring him. Clothesline, kicks low. And now with the neck breaker, takes the Barbarian down.
Beautiful.
And Buff now showing his stuff. Barbarian reversing and
took a
knee
knee to the
by
back.
Demolition. And there's a powerful clothesline by the Barbarian. And in comes Demolition for the first time really this evening.
You know, the Demolition, man, I've never seen him looking bigger, man. He's huge. You know, Barbarian is like 300 pounds, but, hey, Demolition's got to be over 300 pounds, Willie.
Demolition, of course, becoming world-renowned as one of the WWF Tag Team Champions, Demolition.
Yes.
Axe and Smash.
One half, you know, and of course the Valiant Brothers, me and Luscious Johnny, you know, we were also WWF Tag Team Champions, you know, with you, Willie. God bless, and yes, he was one of the great Tag Team Champions of the WWF.
Now, when somebody like this, Demolition, is teaming with someone like the Barbarian for the first time.
Yes.
And I'm sure you've teamed with various partners. What goes into making a team like this when, you know, one of them got here just an hour before the match? How do you prepare your psychology or your ring strategy?
You know, it's hard. I'll tell you something. And they're at a disadvantage because, like we said earlier, the Patriot and the Buff, they were tag team partners for many times and for a long time. And
well, they haven't been together in 10 years.
They haven't, but
so they're almost at the same disadvantage.
Well, yes, but you know, you still don't lose all that. You don't forget it. You know, if you swam, Willie, you know, when you was a young kid and now you're 40 years old and you get out in a fishing boat and your boat turns over, man, hey, you haven't swam in 20 years, hey, you're going to start swimming.
So you never forget how to ride the bike.
No, you don't. Exactly. And they were at least tag team partners together, see, so that is something there.
Just there's the tag now to the...
Whoa, look at that, coming in on fire, baby.
Whipping Barbarian into the ropes. And there's a kick to the...
This could be it.
Flying elbow by the Patriot. Patriot, though, now not expecting those chops by Demolition to the throat. Barbarian now taking him down.
He went to the well one time too often right there. You know, he could have stayed on the Barbarian and covered him. His mistake to go over to...
Snapmare by Demolition.
Demolition, yep.
Referee checking to make sure that's not around the throat. And as we can actually see, but our cameras are covering the action. It appears not to be around the throat. Looks like a solid chin lock from our position here, Boogie Woogie.
Yes. Hey, Bruiser's here now. Bruiser Graham. Bruiser Graham's in the house. You know, I'm gonna let you have this mic, Bruiser, after this match, and of course, you know Wonderful Willie. You know him from.
Well, Bruiser and I go back when he started training with you, actually, Boogie Woogie.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He was on a few milk cartons in the grocery store I passed.
They found me. There is,
Look at this, the big bomb right there, Willie.
and this could be the end of the reunion, but I was going to say the end of that Stars and Stripes reunion, but that did not happen. Barbarian now with an abdominal stretch on the Patriot. I don't think that Stars and Stripes thought they would have this much trouble with a brand new.
Watch Mr. Terrific right there.
I'm glad you called him Mr. Terrific.
Yes. Oh, I didn't call him Tim, Terrific Tim. Willie, you call him that now, but I'll protect you, man, as much as I can. Oh, we got Bruiser here with us, too.
Bruiser, are you very familiar with Mr. Graham?
Mr. Graham, which one?
With Mr. Terrific, let's say.
Mr. Terrific?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy with the blue hair. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Now, what do you think he's got blue hair?
Because the blonde ran out.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was?
I think that's the Blue Meanie's mother.
Blue Meanie's mother.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something, though, to the credit of Demolition and the Barbarian, Mr. Terrific has not interfered thus far.
No, he hasn't.
And I'm quite surprised at that. All right, it's the Patriot now working on the Barbarian. The Barbarian now trying to take the advantage, but whipped into the ropes by the Patriot.
Big sleeper, man.
Sleeper hold.
Johnny Weaver sleeper, man.
That's right, Johnny Weaver.
Or Chief J. Strongbow.
Or Don Curtis, if you're really in Mark Lewis.
Goodness.
There's a
Look at
backdrop by the Barbarian getting himself out of trouble. Boogie Woogie Man, I remember your feud, your infamous feud with Chief J. Strongbow and the sleeper incident.
Exactly.
Where you learned his
covered it.
sleeper hold.
You covered it. You put it on the cover right
All
there.
the wrestling magazine.
Yes, sir, brother. Hey, he's on fire. Big Buff's in there, brother. Yes.
About covering
One,
Big Buff,
two,
covering the
three,
face of
four,
Demolition
5, 6,
right
7,
now with
8,
punches.
9, 10. Man, this could be it. This could be it.
Bagwell, a house on fire, as they
Yes.
used to say, as he climbs the ropes. But look out, Buff, right behind you. Demolition pulling him down. And Demolition now double teaming Buff Bagwell. Patriot coming in
It's a four-way.
for the save. And this four-way is turned into an in-the-ring two-way with Barbarian and Bagwell. The legal men in the ring, and there's that big boot.
Did you see the big cheer Demolition put on?
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Terrific now.
There it is right there.
Taking kendo stick.
You said he hasn't done
to the
something. Here we
Patriot.
go.
Taking the kendo stick to the head.
Bruiser, that ain't right.
Patriot.
I like that guy.
Oh, jeez.
You like him?
He liked blue hair.
Mr. Terrific now coming up onto the ring
Oh,
apron.
here it is right there.
As Buff Bagwell
It's going to be
being held
it.
by the
1, 2, 3.
Barbarian.
Mr.
Duck, Buff, he-
Terrific. Oh, Barbarian.
And the Barbarian getting hit with the kendo stick. Now Buff knocking Mr. Terrific.
There it is
off.
right there. 1, 2, 3.
And
It's
he's
over.
got it.
It's over.
Stars and
It's
Stripes.
over. It's
The
over.
reunion
My
Stars and
goodness. God
Stripes
bless you.
with a victory.
And I'm out of here, Willie. I love you. God bless you.
We love you too,
God bless
Boogie
you.
Woogie
Bruiser,
Man.
love you. God bless.
And Bruiser
all
Graham
yours.
gonna take your place here.
Woogie Woogie Man. Love you, brother. All right.
Thank